We have had a mystery on our hands this week. The scholars in this room are the crew of the mighty ship that Envisioneer.
While in search of an ancient treasure, we were marooned on an island and a key part of our navigation map went missing. The entire crew was considered two suspects. Today, you will hear the evidence collected against Dr. Smart and shipwright Robert Neff.
3, 2.
During the investigation, Dr. Smart checked the crew for injuries and noticed they had sprained, fractured, and injured limbs.
We learned how to make various splints and slings for the crew members. We put the splints and slings on our elbows, forearms, ankles, and necks. Chef Stewart had a collapsed lung, so we made a model lung so we could see how the lung works, according to the lung model.
We built M-bots to go over a bridge to rescue part of our crew members.
Eventually, the robot found Cindy, Young, and Neff at their campsite. When Neff and Cindy Young were found, they headed back off to camp. On the way back to the ship quarters, the captain questioned Sydney, and then Sydney told them that Neff and someone else stole the treasure map, and then Neff tricked and kidnapped Sydney Young.
While helping fix the ship, one of the crew members started to experience heart failure in the right ventricle.
From the right ventricle, blood is pumped into the lungs through the pulmonary vein.
To learn more about what was happening, we had to dissect the heart.
We learned how the right ventricle is very important as blood is pumped into the lungs. Young was bit by a Malayan pit viper. This is a hemotoxic snake.
This made her memory fuzzy and may have affected her nerves.
Evidence shows that there were spots of blood splattered on the crime scene, but we didn't know who it was from. We also didn't know where it dropped from, so we had some samples of blood, but we replaced it with fake blood. We dropped the blood from 3 different heights: 12-inch, 30-inch, and 66-inch. We found out that it got dropped from 30.
1.
The strange powder that was found on the crime scene had to also be analyzed. The powders that had to be analyzed were cornstarch, baking soda, powdered sugar, and a mystery powder.
1.
To find out what types of powder it was, we got water, vinegar, and iodine. We poured each of the substances into the powders. We matched the reactions and found the mystery powders was cornstarch.
Fingerprints were also found on an overturned cup. We dusted the fingerprints using cocoa powder. After analyzing the fingerprints, we discovered that the fingerprints belonged to Dr. Smart.